How excited are you for this Supernatural prequel spinoff to finally come to life?
Very excited. I mean, it was an idea she and I came up with 2 years ago during COVID, essentially, and we were like, how could we continue the world of Supernatural, a show that we love so much, and it was getting ready to be over, and so maybe I just wasn't ready to put it to bed. I think I was ready to take a break from the show, and she was certainly ready to have me back home for a while.
A little help with the kids is always nice.
But I think I could speak for a lot of us. We just wasn't ready to put that world to bed. And so we came up with this idea, kind of just spitballing at home.
Some younger people to work 12-hour days.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them, so it spreads
so they
it out.
they can handle the workload easy.
Yeah.
Aside from the obvious, what does this show share with Supernatural, and how is it different?
Well, obviously, it's following prominent family members that we all know and love, and that were originally created by Eric Kripke many years ago. And so to get to see this new iteration of those characters, I think is going to be exciting for the fans, and also exciting for new fans. So there's plenty of ties to the original show, but I think just the fact that it's going to be a period piece. It's in the 1970s, if you couldn't tell by the way we're dressed. And so it's going to have a different look. We filmed Supernatural up in Vancouver, Canada for 15 years, and it gave us this beautiful gray-blue kind of feel to it, which will really work for the show. But for this one, we filmed it in New Orleans, and we're going to stay there for a series, and it just gives it a whole different tonal quality. It's more ambers and more, which gives it that vintage look.
We filmed using anamorphic lenses, so it's got a very vintage feel.
Yeah, cinematic.
But we're sticking to the music. Supernatural music played such a big part of the show, and so we're kind of taking that as well, and hopefully introducing kids to the good
Some
stuff.
of those really solid artists
stuff.
that were, that paved the way for rock and roll back in the day.
Might we see younger versions of other characters on the show, or other actors from Supernatural on the series?
The great thing about this world is that nothing is off the table. We have ways of bringing back fan favorite characters and the actors that played them. We also have ways of bringing back younger versions of those characters. So the show's in great hands with Robbie Thompson as the showrunner. He's got wild ideas, which is exactly what we need for a show like this.
Would you say that you're changing canon, or just kind of viewing it through a different lens?
I would say a little of both. We're certainly giving the fans what was established on Supernatural, but we're just doing it in a way that maybe they don't expect.
Will angels play a role in John and Mary's young life?
Will angels?
Angels, because they did on the show.
Ooh, that is a really good question, and
Stay tuned.
TBD.